Hey, Maximizers. Welcome to my life. If this is your first time watching me, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Crystal, aka Krista Maximizer, and I am a content coach. And I help product based business owners create consistent content that converts into consistent sales that includes a live strategy. I have been creating content on social media for 7 years. I can't believe it's been 7 years. I started my very first YouTube channel. And in that YouTube channel that I started back in 2018, I started off teaching women how to coupon, how to budget, how to strategically shop and save money. I was the couponing girl. I was helping women actually get the things that they need without spending all of their money. I have been couponing for 17 years at this point. I've couponed my whole entire adult life. I have a stockpile. There's tons of things that I don't pay full price for, and it absolutely feels amazing. So when I was struggling to figure out what business to start, I literally just started a YouTube channel. I started creating a crap ton of content. I started helping hundreds, thousands of women save money every single week. I did that for about 2 years. Then the pandemic hits. During the pandemic, my clients were like, "Hey, Crystal, it's a pandemic. Can you teach us how to start a YouTube channel? Can you teach us how to start a business? Excuse me. Can you teach us how to start a side hustle? Like, we need to make more money outside of our 9 to 5 because our 9 to 5 is not it. We are not making enough and we don't want to work at this 9 to 5 forever. So, like, can you help us?" And I was like, absolutely. So in 2020, I accidentally became a business coach. Literally, it was a total accident. It was not my goal. It was not my intention. It was not my focus to be a business coach. I was a coupon coach. I was a money savings coach. Like, I helped women save money, not make money. But something beautiful happened, and I became a business coach on accident. And then my business coach was like, "Hey, Crystal, you're my star student and you've been doing everything well. Like, come over here and coach my people." And I was like, huh? So I really became a business coach and I really learned how to be a business coach. I really learned how to ask the questions and what questions to ask and how to help women actually grow their business. And for some of them, start a business completely from scratch, from the idea from their brain, and turn it into a business. This built my confidence. So from 2020 through 2023, I was a coupon coach forward facing and I was a business coach behind the scenes. And what happened, I didn't expect. I fell in love with business coaching. I fell in love with being a business coach. More importantly, I fell in love with helping women make more money. If you want to make more money, put some money signs in the chat. If you want to make more money in 2025, I want you to put some money signs in the chat. If you want to make more money in 2025, I want you to put some money signs in the chat. I fell in love with helping women make money because nothing bad happens when women make more money. Nothing bad happens when women have a profitable business that they love and they're making more money that they can use to make an impact in their life, an impact in their family's life, an impact in their community. I see some money signs. Hey, hey, hey. Yes, like, we want to make more money. I'm dropping some money signs. Like, I want to make more money, right? So nothing bad happens when women make more money. So I was like, you know what? I want to be a business coach. So in 2023, I made the tough decision. And y'all, tonight's live, I'm talking about growing your business sales and essentially making more money. And I had to have the tough conversation with myself. I went through a life crisis in 2023. My personal life was in shambles. I was going through this big identity shift as like, who do I want to be? What do I want to be known for? How do I want to make my impact? Like, what problem do I want to solve? How do I want to help my clients? And I was in a place where I just felt really stuck and I felt torn because it's like I'm doing two things. I'm talking to two different audiences, but in one, it was too much. So I said, you know what? I want to be a business coach because nothing bad happens when women make more money. So in 2023, I made the tough decision, which was really an easy decision and I was fighting for a while, to be a business coach. And I said, I'm a business coach. At the beginning of 2024, I closed down all of my couponing clients. I let go of thousands of dollars of monthly reoccurring revenue that I had gotten used to for years because I really built up my clientele and I had made multiple six figures as a coupon coach. And I built up my clientele and I let it all go. But you want to know what else happened in 2024? I was grieving the loss of my life. I was grieving the loss of what I thought my life was going to be personally, because I broke up an engagement, and professionally, of like my idea of what I had for myself. Because when I started Kristen Maximizer, I imagined myself as this like budgeting, money saving coupon guru. And then I had to really sit and wrap my brain around like, that's not who you really want to be. And starting off as a coupon coach was just a means to get to where I am today, right? All of this is going to play a part in business sales. I'm telling you this because sharing your story is a part of the journey when you are a small business owner, and sharing your story is a huge part of your business, especially if you are a service provider, to help your audience like relate to you and know who you are. I'm sharing this story because I want you to know that like I didn't just wake up and roll out of bed and figure this out. There are a lot of business coaches out there, no shade to them, but there are a lot of people who started a business on Monday and is trying to coach you on Tuesday with no experience. I'm just here to share with you like what my journey looked like and how I got to where I am today. So long story short, in 2024, I was like, I'm a business coach, but what is my secret sauce? When I was the couponing girl, my secret sauce was really about strategy. My secret sauce was really about shopping with a purpose and buying what you need, right? That set me apart. I answered all the questions. I did all the things. But as a business coach, I wasn't doing anything special. I was not marketing to a specific group of people. I didn't have anything different that the other business coaches didn't have. I was out here being basic and general AF. And I was like, this is why I'm not going to get the sales that I want. Besides the fact that I was grieving the loss of my life, I was not making sales in the way that I wanted because I didn't have a secret sauce. I didn't have something that I was specifically helping my clients with. So when I looked at myself and I said, hey, Crystal, what have you done really, really well in your business? The answer to that question was content. Crystal, what have you helped your clients with the most business? The answer to that question has been content. Since 2018, I've posted over 2,000 videos across all my platforms. I've gone live over 1,000 times, whether free, like what you're watching right now, or paid as a part of one of my couponing or my business memberships. I've gone live over 1,000 times. From all of this content that I have been creating, I have been consistently showing up on social media for 5, almost 6 years. Every single week, I took only about like a 2.5 month break in 6 years. I said, I've been able to make close to $400,000 from all of that content that I created. I was able to be on the news over 20 times. I've made over $35,000 from YouTube, Google AdSense. I've made money from affiliates. I've done 4-figure and 5-figure brand deals. I've made over $35,000 just from one big brand. I had the opportunity to make hundreds of thousands of dollars from selling my coaching, my membership, my classes. I've only sold one course in my life and I made $1,000 from that. So I'm not a big course person. I'm all about classes, workshops, boot camps. My live boot camp is actually happening this Sunday. So you should definitely stay tuned if you want to go live in your business. But anywho, I made hundreds of thousands of dollars from my content. If it was not for social media and it was not for my content and it was not for me consistently showing up and building an audience, I would not have been able to make money in my business, especially not in the way that I am today. So I sit in front of you today as a content coach because I put in the hours and hours and hours of time of creating thousands of videos and going live over 1,000 times and making sales and earning money from my content. I am a business owner first and a content creator second. I create content to make sales in my business, but my number one priority is obviously to make money. But next to that is to serve my clients and to coach my clients and to support my clients and help my clients get more of what they want. I'm a business owner first. I care more about how can I help my clients than like what content can I create to make money. Consistency is the key here. And we're going to talk about that in a second when it comes to growing your business sales. But I usually like to take the first 5 to 10 minutes of my lives to tell that small version of my story so that you know who's in front of you. Again, I evolved into a business coach. I evolved into a content coach. What I know today, if I did not start as a coupon coach, if I did not start with something I knew well, I have been couponing for 10 years. If you are listening to me and you want to start a business, my best advice for you, choose a business doing something that you enjoy, but also something that you are good at, something that you are an expert in, something that you do really, really well, something that comes effortless to you. You want it to be easy for you. Couponing is easy for me. I can look at a store ad, I can look at the coupons, I can look at the rebate apps, I can make a breakdown and I can go coupon. In less than an hour, I'm ready to go coupon. Like, it's that easy for me. In less than an hour, I can break down and teach someone from A to Z, this is how you save money. I can do that because I've been doing that for 17 years. When I started my business, I had been couponing for 10 years. I knew what the hell I was doing. So I had to learn the business part, but I didn't have to learn what I was doing, if that makes sense. So if you're thinking about starting a business, what is something that you are good at? What is something that comes easy to you? What is a problem that you can solve effortlessly? For me, it was couponing. But I could not be where I am today without that start. Without making thousands of couponing videos, I would not be the Chris that's in front of you right now as a content coach. Like, I would not have been able to evolve, right? Okay, so that's who I am. I would love to know who's here. So let me know in the comments, where are you watching from? What city, what state, what country are you watching from? And tell me, what do you sell? What is your business? What do you sell? I'm in cold Orlando. I got a sweatshirt on. My heat is on. Okay, I'm starting to feel the heat right now. The heat is on. It's cold AF here. And again, my business is content coaching. What I'm selling right now is my live bootcamp. It is a 2-day live bootcamp with me on Zoom, where I'm going to help you create a live strategy to build your audience, show up confidently, and most importantly, make sales on live without feeling pushy, salesy, or like a used car salesman. So that's who I am, and that's what I sell. Live bootcamp actually is happening on Sunday. Whoops. It's actually happening this Sunday, January 26th. The link is in my profile or on my website, KristenMaximizer.com. If you want to save a seat, it is $149 for 2 2-hour sessions with me. It's a group and 1 15-minute coaching call. You get a 15-minute one-on-one coaching call with me as well. Okay, so that's who I am. That's where I'm at. If you're on TikTok, you can fill out this form to get on my email list and get all the links. But we're going to talk about tonight growing your business sales. Basically, how to make more sales in your business. That's what we're going to talk about. She said each one teach one. In the business sense, for sure. For sure. Okay, so where are you watching from and what do you sell? Hey, Anna from Orlando on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see. I am live on all of my platforms. That's one thing that I do to maximize my sales is I go live on all of my platforms. So I'm live on both of my YouTube channels, my couponing YouTube channel and my business YouTube channel, because I did start a brand new YouTube channel in 2023 when I decided to be a business coach, because I wanted to have a fresh audience of women who wanted to start and grow businesses in one specific place. And then I'm also live on my Facebook business page, TikTok, and Instagram, all at the same time. So Kyla from Florida, I don't know if I want to start a business or what it would be. Okay, Kyla. You are in Dallas, Bath & Body Products. I'm super excited to have you in the live boot camp. Thank you so much for joining. And if you didn't know, I have your sticky note up on the wall. There's you. La Vida, thank you so much. Okay, Kyla. So I would love to encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris. Fill out this form down here. You'll get the link to my YouTube channel. Also, you will get the link to book a sales call with me. So a sales call is free. And basically, we're going to talk about in that sales call, like what it would look like to work together. And if you are in a place that you want to start a business, I can help you do that from scratch. I actually recently signed a brand new client who doesn't have a business. And we are working together for the next 6 months. And I'm helping her start her business from scratch. By the time she leaves me, she'll have her business idea. She will have her offer. She will have her audience starting to build. She will have her email list. And she will also have her content. She will start creating content to build an audience so that she can actually prepare to launch. So if you want to start a business, right? Or if you're thinking about it, booking a sales call will be a great way for us to check to see if starting a business is truly what you want. And if so, how can we work together to help you start said business? Okay, here for inspiration, thinking about content creation. Okay, cool. Definitely just hop on my email list. Definitely cannot hurt. But very interested in making extra income. Absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, hopping on my email list and subscribing to my YouTube channel, totally free, super motivational because I have tons of videos over there simply like this. So thanks to everyone who is joining. Again, if you just joined, let us know where you're watching from and what do you sell in your business? Like what do you sell? What is your business? Okay? We're talking about growing our business sales tonight. So let's just dig right on in. So this live is for you if you have a business, right? And you are looking to make more money because we all want to make more money, right? So first things first, one thing I need you to realize is that you have to be specific in your desires. Because if you say you just want to make extra money and you make an extra $10, oh, you've made extra money. But that extra $10 is really not going to make a dent. Like $10 is nothing. $10 is not going to make a dent in you making extra money. So my first tip for you, if as a business owner, when you're looking to grow your sales, I want you to sit down and decide what type of increase are you looking for? What type of increase are you looking for? So, for example, let's just say last year you made $40,000 in your business. This year you want to make $50,000 in your business. So, you're looking to increase your business sales by $10,000 for a year. Okay. I want you to be very specific in the amount of growth you want and the amount of sales you want. Maybe last year you sold 100 candles. This year you want to sell 150 candles. I want you to be very specific in the sales and the money that you want to increase in. Why is this important? Because we're going to talk about this in a second, but if you just say, I want to make extra or I want to make more, you may have an idea in your head of like, all right, I made $40,000 last year. This year I want to make $100,000. If that's true and you want to make a $60,000 jump, it is not impossible, but possibly impractical. Once you set down what you want your increase to look like, the next step that I want you to do is I want you to literally do the math. Me and my one-on-one client, we actually did this in her coaching call. I think we had calls like 3 times a month, but I think in our last 2 calls, we talked about what she wanted her increase to be. She told me the amount. And then I said, okay, based on what you currently sell, the current pricings of your offers, the current events and collaborations and things you have coming up for 2025, with that math, can you reach this goal? Right? Can you reach this goal? There's the link. It's also at the bottom, I think in the bottom left. It's also linked in my profile too, like if you don't see it in the chat. You want to be able to do the math because look at this. If you made 40,000 in 2024 and you want to jump to 100,000 in 2025, how many products do you need to sell in order to make that extra 60,000? Does this make sense? Yes or no? Let's just say your products are $100. You sold 400 $100 products. In order to jump to 100,000 at the same amount, you have to sell 600 more. So you're going to have to sell 1,000 in 2025 to meet that goal. Does this make sense? Yes or no? I want you to tap the screen if this makes sense. Yes in the comments if this makes sense on YouTube and all the other places. Okay. Because why is this important, Crystal? Because a lot of times we say we want things, but we don't have the capacity to get there in a practical manner. The key to all of this is really planning. So that jump, again, not impossible, highly impractical. If you only sold 400 in a year, you want to sell over double of that in 2025. And I'm not here to crush your dreams. I'm here to help you be like, okay, realistically, with the amount of energy and effort and time that I have, selling 1,000 is too much. 400 was pushing it for me, right? So maybe let's say that I want to increase my sales to 600. I sold 400 products in 2024. I want to sell 600 products in 2025. That is a 200 product increase, and that will add $20,000. So you will go from making 40,000 to 60,000. I want you to really sit down and look at your numbers. Look at your numbers for the past year. What did it look like to make that amount of money in 2024? You want more growth, but do you have capacity? Does this also mean that you may have to hire an assistant? Does this mean that you might have to outsource some of your work? Does this mean that you might have to cut back at your 9 to 5 because you were already at your physical time capacity doing the 400 orders? Trying to add an extra 200 on that? You don't have the time unless you cut some things out. Again, a lot of times we ask for more, but we don't know logistically if we can get there. So I really want you to sit down and look at your past numbers and say, okay, I want to make more. And even if we don't do this by the year, you can do it by the month. Okay, so I made 4,000 in December. And my yearly goal is to make 60,000 for 2025. So if we break that up, I'm doing quick math off the top of my head, right? If you make 5,000 a month, I think that gets you to like 60,000. That's just off the top of my head because that's 5 times 12. That would be 55. Yes. So 5,000 a month is your goal. So you made 4,000 in December. So going into 2025, your goal is to make 5,000 every single month minimum to hit your $60,000 goal, right? That means you need to sell 50 products a month in order to get to that $600 product goal. Does this make sense? Yes or no? 50 a month is about 13 a week. 13 a week is about 2 a day. Do you see how we broke this all the way down? Sometimes we're like, we want more, we want more, we want more. Okay, we want more, but what does more look like? How much more do you want? And how much more can you handle? Because it's not just the sales, it's the logistics. How many more times do you have to go to the post office to ship it out? Can your website handle this influx of orders? Who's packaging them? Who's shipping them out? Like other things, like you got to hire a whole nother person. So now you're making more money, but you're getting less profit because you're hiring someone else or you're outsourcing some things. Okay. So growing your business sales is amazing, but I want you to sit back and think about these things. A lot of times we're just like more, sell, 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 but at what cost? What is it costing us? Okay. The next thing I want you to do is you figured out on the back end how much more you want and logistically what that's going to look like and how much more you need to sell, right? Second thing I want you to do when it comes to growing your business sales, review your current marketing strategy. Marketing. How are you showing up and letting your audience know that you have a product that's going to solve their problem? Letting them know that you have a product that's going to give them more of what they want. Letting them know that you have something to sell. So, first question to ask yourself if you're looking to grow your business sales, how often am I currently selling? Meaning, how often am I letting someone know my live bootcamp is happening this weekend, January 26th and Tuesday, the 28th. You want to create a live strategy for your business? Go save your seat in the live bootcamp. This is going to help you make more sales on live. It's going to help you show up confidently. And it's going to, most importantly, help you to figure out what you're actually selling on live and how to sell it. I'm going to teach you how to plan your live, prepare your live, show up and execute your live, and sell on your live. So if you want to make more sales on live, the live bootcamp is the solution to your problem. You can sign up at KristenMaximizer.com/bootcamp. It's $149. You get two-hour group coaching calls that include Q&A, and you get a 15-minute one-on-one call, just me and you. All of it's on Zoom. You get a workbook, and you get replay access for 30 days. That's what you get from the live bootcamp. How many times have I showed up to sell the live bootcamp? So I want you to sit down and look. For the past 30 days, how often have you showed up and sold? My business coach would say your results make sense. If you only sold twice, you wonder why you're not making sales. If you sold every day and you made 3 sales, okay, cool. Keep going. But I want you to review your current marketing strategy. How often are you selling? How often are you showing up for your audience? Okay. Next thing I want you to look up. How are your ideal clients finding you and connecting with you? What types of content are drawing in your sales? For me, it's always live. I can sell on my Instagram stories. I can sell in my pre-recorded content. Nothing sells for me like my live. How do I know that? When I look at where my sales came from, is it right after I did a live? Is it after someone watched my live? Or is it from the link in my email? Because I can see that. Or was it from the link in my TikTok bio? Okay. Where are your sales coming from? Okay. Wherever your sales are coming from, wherever your ideal clients are finding you, you want to double down on that. Okay. So if you're getting a lot of sales in your Instagram stories, you should be on your stories multiple times per day. If you're getting sales on your live, you should be going live a minimum of once per week. If you're in a launch, meaning your product can only be bought for like 10 days, you should be live as humanly possible during those 10 days. For instance, the live bootcamp is on Sunday. After Tuesday, because the second day is on Tuesday, you can buy the live bootcamp on Monday, watch the replay of Sunday, and join us live for Tuesday. But after Tuesday, after Monday, I'm not selling the live bootcamp anymore. Okay. So I'm going live every single day until the live bootcamp, because after that, you can't buy it anymore until it happens again. And it's not happening again for months and months and months and months. Okay. So I'm going to go live every day. But when I'm back to selling my one-on-one coaching, right, I'm going to talk about my one-on-one coaching, but it's not going to be a hard sale because you can get my one-on-one coaching for the whole month, if that makes sense, right? So how often are you showing up for your ideal clients? Where are they finding you? And how can you double down and be showing up, Jesus, and show up in those places as much as possible to make said sales, okay? When you make a sale, where is it coming from? I kind of already said that. And then I also want you to look at how often are you emailing your email list? I was like, I'm emailing my list every single day. And I think in the past 10 days, I've emailed every day except for 2 days. So 8 out of those 10 days, you got an email every single day about the live bootcamp. So if you're on my email list, there's an email in your inbox from this morning about the bootcamp. There's an email in your inbox from yesterday about the bootcamp. There will be an email in your inbox tomorrow about the bootcamp, right? So how often are you emailing your email list? If you want to grow your business sales, you have to show up in your audience. You have to let people know, hey, I'm here, and this is how I can help you solve your problem. Hey, I'm here. And if you want to create a strategy to go live confidently and make sales on social media, you should be in the live bootcamp. You're going to leave with a 30-day strategy for your lives, meaning your lives for the next 30 days are going to be planned out. Your next 4 live streams are going to be decided, prepared, outlined. You're going to be ready to go. You're going to know what to say. You're going to know how to say it. And most importantly, you're going to learn how to share your product as a solution to a problem, and not being all like, buy my lip gloss, buy my lotion, because no one wants to hear that shit. Okay. So when you want to grow your business sales, your marketing is important. Does your audience know you have a product to sell? How often are you selling it to them? My next key tip for you, if you want to grow your business sales, I need you to do a focused 30-day sale. A focused 30-day sale. If you are not making the sales that you want, I want you to do a focused 30-day sale. For 2025, am doing a focused 30-day sale every single quarter. So every quarter, I'm going to spend a whole 30 days just selling my one-on-one coaching. So for a whole month, I'm only selling my one-on-one coaching. That's the only thing I'm talking about. That's the only way that you can work with me. That's the only offer that you're going to hear me talk about on my social media. Okay. I want you to do a focused 30-day sale. This is when you are going to sell every single day. Selling every single day doesn't look like, buy my lotion, guys. You can buy my lotion at Krista Max. Oh, go buy the live bootcamp at KristaMaximizer.com. Like, go get my one-on-one coaching. No, that is not what selling every day looks like. Okay? That's not what it looks like. Selling every day means making an offer every day. Selling every day means showing up and letting your audience know that you have something to sell. So when you're selling every day, you're going to let your audience know, number one, this is why I'm an expert. This is why. The why. This is why I created this business. This is why I created this product. Share the why. Second, this is why this product is going to solve your problem. You have a business, you create content, you want to go live, you don't know how. Live Bootcamp is the solution. The why. You're going to talk about the why every single day. At the end of the why, it could be something as simple as, if you want help with your content, just get on my email list. Just get on my email list. It's totally free to get on my email list. Yes, I have my one-on-one coaching, but just get on my email list. In my email list, I share about my offers and I also share about my YouTube videos. My YouTube videos are a great way for you to get to know me because before you buy from me, the live bootcamp or my one-on-one coaching, you need to know me, like me, and trust me. And for a lot of people, they need to know you, like you, and trust you before they buy your lotion that you whipped up in your kitchen. Okay. The sale does not necessarily always mean buy. It means I'm selling you on coming into my audience to get to know me, like me, and trust me so that you will want to give me your money to help you solve your problem. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Every single day for 30 days, I am going to be showing up and I am going to be asking for the sale. That does not mean I'm going live every single day for 30 days. Does not mean I'm posting a piece of content every day for 30 days. Well, Crystal, what do you mean? I am going to be using my social media platforms to show up for my audience and make a sale. What does this look like? I'm going to show up in my Instagram stories. Hey, I'm here. Here's a little bit of the why. I'm going to show up in my emails multiple times per week. Here I am. Here's a little bit of the why. And also, you like the why, you need the why, you're ready to solve your problem. Here's how I can help you. I'm going to show up on live and I'm going to talk about live because that's my next thing, because that's my favorite. So we'll skip that. I'm going to show up in text. I text some of my potential clients today. If you got a text from me today, put some money signs in the chat. Like if you had been looking at the emails for live bootcamp, if you've clicked the link, okay, I texted you. Do you have questions about the live bootcamp? How is your business going? I'm sending out text messages. I'm sending out emails. Okay. I am going to go live. I am going to create content. Okay. And all of my content has a call to action. Most of the calls to action are going to be, if you want help solving this problem, book a free sales call. That's what most of my calls to action are going to be in my focus 30 days when I'm selling just my one-on-one coaching, right? Most of your calls to action will be, and here is how you can get your lotion. And here is how you can pick your shade of lip gloss. Here is how you can get yours today. Not go buy my lip gloss if you want to know. Here's how you can get yours so that you never have to show up dusty and crusty again. Okay? You have to let your audience know that you have a solution to their problem. Not necessarily you have a product to sell. I have a solution to your problem. You need help with content. You need help with sales. You need help with going live. I have a solution to your problem. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. I feel like I've been ranting. Does this make sense? Let me know in the comments. Yes or no? Does this make sense? I'm ranting, but there's gems in the rants. There is gems in the rants. Do you hear me? There's gems in the rants. If you're watching on TikTok and you're like, oh, I like you, go ahead and fill out this form. Give me your name, your email, and your phone number. I will put you on my email list. You will get the direct link to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you'll be on my email list to hear about my coaching offers. But right now, I'm selling the live bootcamp, which we're going to talk about in just a second. So the next thing I want to talk about is during your focus 30 days. Okay. If you're selling one product for the whole 30 days, you want to create hard. When I say hard sale, I mean sales content that at the end of the content you say, if you want to go live more, join me in my live bootcamp. If you want your lips to stay beautiful, here's how you can buy my lip gloss. So hard sale meaning my call to action is go buy my product. You don't say go buy my product, but you're telling your audience to buy your product, if that makes sense. Because I'm never going to say, go buy the live bootcamp. No, you want help with your live strategy. You want help with making more sales on social media and you're ready to add in live. I would love for you to join me inside the live bootcamp. And here's how you can do that. And here's how you can sign up. KristenMaximizer.com/bootcamp. It's $149. All the details are there and there's a video. Does that make sense? Versus go buy my live bootcamp, y'all. Like, it's a difference, right? You're going to create sales content 2 to 3 times per week, focused on the transformation of your offer. This is the second thing I'm going to say. If you don't listen to anything else I ever say, The why makes people buy. I'm going to say it again. The why makes people buy. We're going to talk about this in the live bootcamp. We are sharing our product as a solution to a problem. What is the transformation that your ideal client will get once they use your product or go through your service? So you're going to create content that talks about why the product is helpful, how the product is helpful, why it solves the problem, why it's needed, why your product is the best option to solve the problem versus everyone else. Why is it going to give me more of what I want? Why is it going to help me get the thing that I'm desiring? Why is it going to help me get sleep at night? Because the thing that's keeping me up at night is killing me. But your product is going to help me solve that problem. I want you to share the why, the why, the why. It's always the why. Why does this solve your problem? Why does this give you more of what you want? Why is this the best option for you? This live bootcamp is the best option for you because it's done with you. We are going to be on Zoom, meaning you can talk to me and I can talk to you. I go to every single person on Zoom and I ask them a question. Let them ask me a question. I go to every person and I let them ask me a question. You get to have a conversation. A lot of times you are in a lot of classes, you're in a lot of trainings, you're in a lot of programs where only the coach or the leader is talking and you don't get the opportunity to have that conversation. In my programs, you get to have the conversation with me. You get to bounce the ideas with me. You get to let me know, Crystal, this doesn't make sense. This is hard. This sucks. I tried this. It hasn't worked. And we get to talk through the solutions. That's why my program is different. You will leave with your next 4 lives planned out. And most importantly, you're going to leave with the strategy of how to plan your lives every single month. I'm not just giving you a cookie cutter way to do things. I'm walking you through a thought process that you can think yourself through every single month when you are scheduling your lives and preparing your lives. This is why the live bootcamp is better than a course or better than an ebook. You get to talk to someone who's been showing up and going live for 6 years. I've been going live since January of 2019. I've gone live over 1,000 times. I've gone live on all of these platforms: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. I'm live on all those programs right now. So the live bootcamp is going to help you build your confidence, prepare for your lives, and most importantly, sell your ass off. Okay? The why. The why, the why. When you're looking to grow your business sales, my favorite tip of all, we just talked about it. I want you to go live, especially if you're starting, go live a minimum of once per week. If you can do 2, great. This is during our 30 days of focused sales. And also in general, you want to go live at least once a week. So if you already have an audience on your social media platform built up to where you can go live, you want to go live and sell. You are going to educate, motivate, and inspire in your industry. You're going to share some very important, useful information. You're going to choose a live topic that's going to be very helpful to your audience. And you're going to share your product as a solution to a problem. You are going to show your product. You're going to tell a story about why you created your product. You're going to tell a story about a customer that used your product. You're going to show us you using your product. You're going to tell us something negative that brought you on this journey. Why did you create the product? Why did I start Krista Maximizer? Because I always knew I wanted a business. I loved couponing. I was sick and tired of people asking me how to coupon, but not wanting to pay for my class. And I said to myself, I know YouTube pays people, so it could be a win-win for me. Meaning, I can create these videos, I can teach people how to coupon, and I can make money from YouTube. I started Krista Maximizer because I wanted freedom, because I knew that I did not want to stay in my 9 to 5 forever. I didn't want to. So I wanted to help women solve the problem of not couponing at every store every week, spending more money than what than than actually seeing the money that they saved in their bank account. That was my why for starting Krista Maximizer. And now it has evolved, because why am I a business coach now? Because I fell in love with it. Why am I a content coach? Because I love creating content. Most importantly, I love going live. It's my favorite thing to do in this world. So I want you to go live also because it allows you to show the most authentic version of yourself to your audience. It allows you to do real live QVC show and tell with your products. A lot of us get sucked in. I have never bought anything from the TikTok shop, but a lot of people get sucked in from buying things from the TikTok shop. You want to know why? Because people are sharing in real time the most authentic versions of themselves and why they love the product that they got. So when you go live, you get to be the most authentic version of yourself and share your product as a solution to a problem. All of this we're going to go much deeper into inside of the live bootcamp. But when you're in your 30 days of focus sales, you want to go live at least once a week. And I want you to think QVC meets show and tell meets this is how it solves your problem. And that's how you talk about your product. I do not want to see any content. Buy my lip gloss, buy my lotion, support a Black business. No one wants to hear that shit. Tell me why I should buy from your Black business. Why did you start your Black business? Tell us why and do that on live too. Jen says, but what if you're horrible live? I made a video I recorded 10 times and it was just cringe. Okay, Jen. So this is what we're going to talk about in the live bootcamp. You are not horrible on live. You feel like you're horrible on live because you haven't done it enough and you haven't practiced and you most likely don't have a plan. If you recorded a video, that wasn't live. That was a pre-recorded video. Live is imperfect. I'm going to burp. I'm going to drink my water. I'm going to reapply my lipstick. When my kid is with me, my kid is going to come in. If I'm at my mother's house, my mother is going to talk to me. Live shows that you are human. It's going to glitch. It's going to go. I'm going to stumble over my words. My brain thinks faster than my words can speak. It's going to get jumbled. And I'm going to like, hold up, let me repeat myself. Okay. I'm going to go on little rants and tangents. I'm going to take the energy from my audience and start talking about something that I didn't even plan on talking about. But if y'all want it, I got it. Live is the authentic version of you. I want you to release all your inhibitions. And we're going to talk about this in the live bootcamp. So if you are interested and you want to go live more and you want help, and you have an audience and you have a product or service that you want to sell, I would love to have you join us in the live bootcamp. Seriously. But you have to release your inhibitions and just show up. Last night, I did my live from my bed because I took 2 days off from work, unprovoked, like unplanned. Well, Monday was planned. Wednesday was not. I took 2 days off from work unplanned and I was like, I don't feel like going upstairs to my office. I don't feel like putting on a bra. I didn't put on earrings. I didn't do my hair. I just showed up as me. The live was fine. Live allows you to be the most authentic human version of yourself and sell your product. That is what people want to see. That is why people love TikTok. They want to see the real life. People are nosy. So I promise you, you're not horrible on live. You just need a plan. You just need a structure. You just need a strategy. That's what I teach in my live bootcamp. You're going to know exactly what to say and how to say it and how to flow through your live. Okay? I promise you, you're not horrible. You just need practice. You just need time. You got to practice, right? You got to do it multiple times. Thank y'all so much for the likes and the gifts. Does this make sense? I have a product. I make soap and I'm dying to be able to sell it. Okay, Jim. Gotcha. Would love to help you. So if you're not already filled out this form, give me your name, your email, and your phone number. I'll put you on my email list. You'll get the direct link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then you'll also get an email about my live bootcamp. Okay? A live bootcamp. I tried a live version on Facebook and no one showed up. Okay. And guess what? the first few times you go live, there might not be anyone to show up. No one might not show up for the first few lives, and that's okay. Number one, your replay will live as content on your platform for people to come back and watch. Every single one of my lives, the replays get so many more views than the actual live. Okay. Probably 10 people have cycled through my Instagram live. On average, my Instagram live replays get between like 40 and 60 views of the replay. So I only post one pre-recorded YouTube video on my YouTube channel. Okay. I go live 4 times a week. Those other 4 lives are replays, and they show up on my platform as content. People watch those live replays almost more than they watch my content. So let me not lie to you. I'm going to pull up right now my last days of content. My lives on average are getting about 20 views. Replay views, okay? Replay views. My last YouTube video that I posted on Sunday got 42 views. Okay? 42 views. I lied. That was 2 weeks ago. The video that I just posted on January 19th only got 18 views. My live, hold on. My live from yesterday already has 13 views. So a video I posted on Sunday got me 18 views. A live that I did yesterday, I had 13 views. The live I did the day before that, 22 views. The live I did the day before that, 23 views. Your lives are content on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Your lives become content that live on your platform. So not only am I talking to you right now, because on TikTok, you can't save the whole live. I can do clips, which I need to start doing. But you can do clips on TikTok, but on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, when you allow your live to stay up, that just becomes a part of your content. And people will watch, even if they don't watch the whole thing, they watch a portion of it. So when I'm live, I'm talking to you right now. But for those of you who are watching the replay, just write replay in the comments for me. If you're watching this replay on YouTube or on Instagram, just type replay in the comments. And it'll just show me, well, obviously, besides the views showing me, that just because only 3 people are watching on Instagram right now, I'm thinking about the 30 or 40 people that are going to watch this replay. Okay. So just go through the products I have and let that be my live. Not necessarily. You want to have a strategy. Talk about why you started your soap business. Talk about why your soap is different. Don't just jump. You shouldn't just jump in QVC like, here's my soap and buy it. So what I'm going to teach in the live bootcamp is I teach you your intro. I teach you your engagement questions. I teach you about having a live topic. I teach you about having your offer ready to sell. I teach you about having your talking points. And I teach you about having your call to action, which is to buy your product. So it's like 5 or 6 steps that a 5 or 6 step plan that you're going to have of the things that you hit. Q&A questions that you're already going to have pre-recorded. So not just set up and show all of your stuff, because that's overwhelming. It needs to be specific and it needs to be focused. And again, that's what I'm teaching specifically in the live bootcamp. So don't try to sell all of your soaps. Pick 1 or 2 soaps. You can even go live while you are making the soap and tell a story about why you started the business and why you started making soaps, why you make them the way that you do. Does that make sense? Like, there's a method to the madness. There is a full process when it comes to going live and selling your products or services. Okay? So, these are my tips for increasing your business sales. I want to open the floor for questions. What questions do you have about growing your business sales, starting your business, or going live? If you haven't done so already, please make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris. Get on my email list. And if you are a business owner that is listening to me and you want to go live in your business, the live bootcamp is happening on this Sunday. Again, it is a 2-day live training where I am going to help you create your live strategy for the next 30 days. This live bootcamp is for business owners who have social media, but you aren't going live consistently. You want to go live, but you're not sure how to do all the things. You've struggled to show up on live and it hasn't gone the way that you want it. You're ready to make more sales on social media and you just don't know how. When you leave the live bootcamp, you're going to have your lives created for the next 30 days. So your next 4 lives are going to be prepared. You're going to know the topics, they're going to be outlined, and you're going to know exactly what you're going to be talking about. So you're going to be prepared to show up on live. You're going to be able to show up confidently, and you're going to be able to sell without feeling pushy or salesy. It's broken up into 2 days. Day 1 is your live game plan. This is where we get everything all prepared and ready to go. You're going to learn how to choose your live topics and your talking points. You're going to know when to go live and for how long to go live. You're going to prepare all of your live assets, and I'm going to share with you how to show up confidently, even if you're scared and even if you feel like you don't know what the heck you're doing. Day 2 is all about selling without saying bye, bye, bye. So you're going to know, we're going to figure out what to sell on live because you can't sell your whole website. We're going to have your offer ready to sell and make sure it's easy to buy. We're going to share tips to engage and connect with your audience. We're going to talk about sharing your product as a solution to a problem. And we're going to talk about selling with storytelling, not bye, bye, bye. Selling with storytelling, not by saying bye, bye, bye. When you leave, you're going to leave with a workbook that's going to have your next 4 lives planned out. It's a bootcamp workshop. So I'm going to teach, I'm going to answer questions, I'm going to give you time to implement. I'm going to teach, I'm going to answer questions, I'm going to give you time to implement. So you're going to leave with your workbook. You're going to leave with 2-hour replay of each session. You're going to leave with being able to ask your questions on Zoom. And you also are going to get a one-on-one session. So the second day of bootcamp is on Tuesday. So the Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday after, you're going to be able to choose your time slot to book a one-on-one call with me. And that email to book your calls will go out on Saturday and on Monday. You'll be able to book your one-on-one coaching call with me to where it's just me and you on Zoom to answer more questions, get more feedback, and get more support as you are about to implement your live strategy. So you get all of that for just $149. That's it. That's all. That's it. But most importantly, you're going to be able to repeat this strategy every single month for you to go live. And you're going to be able to make more sales. So that's the live bootcamp. You can sign up at KristenMaximizer.com/bootcamp. I'm very excited. I can't wait to help all of you that is going to be joining us. So I would like to open the floor for questions. What questions do we have? If you don't have any questions, can you let me know in the comments, was this helpful, yes or no? If you don't have any questions, can you let me know in the comments, was this helpful, yes or no? Let me know. Oh, I talked for a long time. Was this helpful, yes or no? Jen says yes. Okay, I see some yeses. Okay. Does anybody have any other questions? A question I get a lot is, what should I be selling? My answer to that question is less is more. So if you sell a lot of different products or a lot of different versions, look to see what your top sellers are, right? What your top sellers are, and narrow down your focus to your top 5 sellers. And when you're live, focus on 1 or 2. 1 or 2 when you go live. Do not try to sell your whole website. Less is more. Do you think having a TikTok shop is better than a website? I'm going to give you my honest, unfiltered opinion. Okay? I don't like TikTok shop as a product-based business owner. If you decide to put your products on TikTok shop, I highly suggest you should have your own website. You should always have your own website because you own it. So yes, you can absolutely put your products on TikTok shop, but I want you to know TikTok holds your money. If TikTok shuts down again, it's not guaranteed that you're going to get your money. And if TikTok shop is the only way that you're getting business, if TikTok goes away, you don't have that marketing platform. So number one, you definitely need your own website. It's not either or, it's both. You always need to have your own website. When you are driving traffic to people to buy from you, you should always tell them to buy from your website and not from TikTok shop or Etsy. There's a lot of fees and a lot of red tape. And if those platforms decide to shut down, you're done. I want you to think of TikTok shop and Etsy like the mall, old school mall, or even an outlet, because the outlets are big now, right? You know you need a pair of jeans. So in the old days, in the late 1900s and the early 2000s, we would go to the mall and we'd stop at all of these stores to get jeans, to look at jeans and try them on, right? But when my local mall closed down, those stores closed down too. So we had to go to their website, or we never went to those stores again, or we had to drive to another mall to get to those stores. So yes, they are bringing traffic to you for sure. But if they shut down, there goes your marketing and your traffic. So always, always, always have your own website. If I sold products, I may put them on TikTok shop. Probably not. I would put them on TikTok shop, but I'll be pushing the hell out of my website, because you are at the mercy of these platforms and you get less of your money because of the fees and all that stuff. So the answer to your question, it's not either or, it's both. Always have your own website because you own it. This was helpful. Yes, I'm excited to see you on Sunday. I'm glad to be getting your help again. I'm happy it was helpful for you. I'm happy it was helpful for you. I didn't think about it going down. And I really didn't going to get into TikTok shop. So don't have your website and create your content on your main platform. And if TikTok is anybody's main platform, you need a secondary platform yesterday. Like, you need a secondary platform yesterday, because we don't know how long it's going to survive. They did an extension, but who knows what it's going to look like. Okay. Excuse me. You need a secondary platform. I'm the queen of one main platform and one secondary platform. My main platform is YouTube. My favorite platform to go live on is TikTok, but my main platform for content is YouTube. When TikTok went away, I was crying. I was sad. I was devastated, but I have YouTube. YouTube growth is a little bit slower. YouTube engagement is a little bit less, but guess what? I've built one YouTube channel. I can build another. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. I am not the creator who has gone viral and got success. I am the slow and steady, consistent one. Okay. So I will be focusing on my website and just create your content and push your traffic there, push your audience over there. Okay. So definitely make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and get on my email list, Jen. And TikTok owns the data. Oh, you can't get back in front of these customers. You can't email them. Oh, I didn't know that. Now that I don't like. Like, if you don't have their names or their emails, yeah, I would not be pushing it. It would be all on my website. I've been leery of that. Because I had a couple people ask me that before, and I was like, I don't trust it. Because remember, what, 2 Christmases ago, when everybody's TikTok shops got shut down for copyright, and people had tens of thousands of dollars, and TikTok did not give them the money because they got copyright strikes. Okay, I have a TikTok shop, but I have my own website. You have to have your own website. TikTok shop cannot be your only place of business. You're doing yourself a disservice. And I would be pushing my content. Like, once people, like, if you are using TikTok shop, when you ship them the thing, I would have a card or something in there to let them know, like, join my email list for a coupon. If you don't have their data, join my email list for a coupon and all the things, so that you can try to get some of that data. Not everyone is going to respond to the card, but if you put a coupon, like $5, even if you got to do $10 off your next order to ensure that you get that customer's data, I would do $10 off your next order, $5 off your next order. Go to my website and order. When you order from my website versus TikTok shop, you can try to get some of that data back. So if you are using TikTok shop, you definitely need to have a coupon code card in your physical product, so that you can get that customer's data. I didn't even think about that. That's crazy. Yeah, I would be upset because then you can't send emails back to them. Like I've been sending an email every single day. I might be sending an email every single day in February too. So if you on my email list, get ready. Because after live bootcamp, we are selling one-on-one coaching. And one-on-one coaching is where we have a blast. Okay. Okay, what else am I saying? Any other questions? Those were great questions. Great questions, by the way. Thank you to all of you who have been asking questions. I so appreciate it. Any other questions? Okay, so I will be live again tomorrow. I will be live again tomorrow. Probably around this time again because tomorrow's Friday. I usually don't go live on Fridays, but because I didn't go live on Monday, I was like, let me go live this Friday because I want to stick to my every day leading up. I might have to do some gig work on Saturday. If I don't have to do my gig work on Saturday, I'll be live on Saturday too. But if I have to go out of town and do my gig work, then I will I'll see y'all again on Monday. If you're not in the boot camp. If you have any questions about the boot camp or working with me after this live, please feel free to slide in my DMs on TikTok or Instagram at Krista Maximizer. I want to thank you all so much for joining, and I will see you all next time. Bye.